All those of you who have been following the cyclone news would know that Hurricane Amphan, AMPHAN, hit West Bengal and it caused extensive damage to some districts, while the others also got a fair amount of hurt. To know a little bit more about the status on the ground, how the people are coping with it, and what you can do to help, let's join Sri Devdutta Maji. Devdutta ji, welcome to PGurus channel.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, Devdutta ji. Please go ahead.
This cyclone Amphan, it struck Bengal on 20th May 2020, and 3 districts majorly got affected. South 24 Parganas, North 24 Parganas, that is South 24 Parganas, North 24 Parganas, and East Midnapur. And some other districts also faced Cyclone Amphan's wrath, but these 3 districts were majorly damaged. Lakhs of homes of poor people were flown away. You all know that the people were already suffering from the continuous lockdown. They were not having sufficient food to survive on. And on top of that, this cyclone has struck them badly. Now they don't have food and they don't have house to live in. So the situation on ground is really very miserable for the poor people, especially in these 3 districts of Bengal. We are trying our level best to assist and help these poor people in this time of severe pain and problem. They are living without food, living without shelter. The monsoon are also approaching, so immediately something has to be done for them. Just to remind you people that our icons, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, when he visited Devgarh with Mathur Babu, he on his way and in Devgarh he saw poor tribal, they were living without clothes, without food. So he appealed to Mathur Babu and to Rani Rashmani to ensure that these people, the poor people, get food and clothings. Same thing was followed by Swami Vivekananda and Swami Akhanananda, his Guru Bhai. They helped poor people during the famine and even in other natural calamities. We have seen Dr. Sama Prasad Mukherjee doing the same, standing with people, helping the people during the famine of 1943 and 44. And Abhay Charan De, Swami Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON, even he did, and he is one of the icon of serving people with food and with love and compassion. So taking inspiration from them, from these great icons of Bharat, we are trying to serve the people who have been affected by this cyclone Amphan and also COVID-19 lockdown. Yes, Shriyaji, yes.
See, this is the severest storm that has ever hit Bay of Bengal in history. So this means that the devastation has never been experienced before. How is the state administration helping out these poor people? Because I'm afraid that this is a right ground for conversion when you see that the state does not come in to help. And if missionaries go there, then suddenly you are also looking at that other problem of conversion.
Exactly. We have seen this problem of missionaries converting people or attempting to convert people during the lockdown period. And even during this Amphan cyclone devastation, the missionaries and the Tabligis or the Islamic bodies, authorities, they are trying their best. And you all know this is the Ramadan period, the Ramzan period. They are trying their best to convert the poorest of the poor Hindus, the innocent, ignorant Hindus living in deep rural villages, with those who are without food, without shelter. The missionaries and the Tabligis are desperate to convert them. and it is our duty, the duty of 120 crore Hindus living all over the globe, to stand by these poor people, because 120 crore people all around the globe combine as one body, and the message we take from our religion, our culture, that when the part of the body aches, pains, the other body also feels the same pain. We must have the compassion for our poor fellows, because these poor fellows who are living in rural villages, they are the muscle power of our society. They are the ones who will majorly defend our society at the time of crisis, at the time of communal calamities.
So it's an fervent request, urgent request to all our patrons to please donate for this cause. These are our brothers and sisters, and a situation is developed now which is very ripe for conversion, and also a certain amount of disillusionment with the administration, the way things are done. But you didn't answer that part of the question, Devdutta ji. How is the state administration helping in this hard times?
Yes, the state administration, completely lacked the system to assist the people during this calamity. We have seen the army had to be called in on the streets of Kolkata to solve the problems, but Kolkata is just a small, portion of the devastation. The major portion, the three major big districts, are still suffering. There are a number of places where there are no power, no electric supply for the last 10 days. There are no internet working, no telephone network, mobile network are there. People are suffering. The state government have failed. And we have to keep in mind also that this is the most devastating cyclone ever in history of West Bengal that West Bengal have faced. So the impact was huge, immense, and the state government have totally failed to assist and help the people of West Bengal.
Well, it's very, very saddening to hear this. My hearts go out to those people who are struggling and suffering from this. So, Devdutta ji, with your permission, I'd like to request all our patrons to donate. I know these are tough times, but I'm sure you can find it in your heart to help us out here. And we will give you the information about the bank account details as part of this video. And thank you very much for listening to this. And Devdutta ji, thank you so much. You've been doing a lot of help. And if you would like to add something more before we log off this conversation, please go ahead.
Yes, I just like to add some points. Like 2020 is a very crucial year for Bharat, for the Hindus, because in this 2020 we have seen the Delhi riots. In 2020 we are seeing the COVID-19, the lockdown, the huge impact of that, and we have identified the people who were hell-bent to spread this COVID-19, spread this virus in India. There were a few Alexes in the Indian visa system, the few Alexes who helped the Tabligis get visas from Indonesia and Malaysia. And also we are experiencing, especially in these two states of Bengal and Odisha, the huge impact, the devastating impact of Cyclone Amphan. And now the locust problem is also coming into this country. So 2020 is a very crucial year for us. 2020, 2021, how we counter this is very crucial, is very important, because for Bengal, we don't have much time left. Maybe in the next 5 years, especially Bengal and the rest of India also, a lot will depend on the mentality and the actions of the Hindus, how Hindus will defend their motherland, our motherland, and whether we will be shrinking more geographically, or we will retain this land, and we will strive to get back and win back our lost territories, our lost culture, our lost numbers.
Thank you very much, Devdutta ji. Again, a shout out to all our patrons. Please help Devdutta ji out. He has been doing yeoman service, and this is not an easy relief work. Please help us out here. And this is to help our brothers and sisters in need. And let's hope that things return to normalcy as quickly as possible. Thank you very much, Devdutta ji. Namaskar.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you.